Good morning, amazing leaders. And today I've got a simple question for you. How is your diet going? I don't mean your food diet, I mean your mind diet or your mental diet. A lot of us at this time of year, the beginning of January, beginning of a new year, have new goals around our food diet, around our weight, around our exercise and everything else like that, which is really important and which is great. But how many of you have goals around your mental diet? What are you feeding your brain with? It's very similar to what we're feeding our body with. We can choose to feed our body with healthy, nutritious food or with junk food. And there's a reason it's called junk food, and we all know why, because it's no good for us. And it is exactly the same with our minds. What are you putting in to your mind every day? We all have a choice. A bit like what we eat, we have a choice with what we can digest in here. Now, are you reading the newspaper, and how much good news and positivity is in those nowadays? I don't know, I don't read them. Are you reading gossip magazines just to be up to date with what the latest celebrity has or hasn't done? And I don't know how much of those are true or not. What books are you reading? You know, those types of things really affect our body and our mind. Are you consuming good, healthy mental digestion? Are you putting things in there that are making you aspire to be a different and new person in this new decade that we've just started? So my challenge for you really today is to think about your environment, the people that you surround yourself with, the information that you allow to go in. Where are you getting that information from? How good are those sources? You know, the people that you listen to, the people that are feeding your mind, whether you like it or not. If you're listening to it, it's going in. You can choose to surround yourself with good, positive thoughts going into your mind, or you can choose to have junk food going into your mind as well. You have the choice, and it's down to you. A bit like what you eat and whether you go to the gym and all those types of things. You have that choice. What are you going to read? What are you going to change? Change one thing about what you're reading. You know, maybe you don't read the news or the newspaper for the next week, and see how that changes your mental state. Maybe you don't listen to that program or watch that TV or that box set series or whatever it is if that's not helping you. It's very difficult because our peers and our friends and everything else will be talking about it, and you might not be able to comment on it. You know, do you have thousands of sports facts in your head? How useful is that to you in your daily life? If you continue to feed your mind with junk, then there's only going to be one solution. The only thing that's going to come out is junk as well. But if you continue to feed it with positive thoughts, with things that are going to lift you up and lift others up as well, then that's going to be an amazing thing for you as an amazing leader to be able to feed back out to other people as well. So I'm just asking you to change one thing today. One thing that you normally do, can you change it to a positive thing? If you know it's negative, if you know it's not helping you, can you stop doing it? I know it's hard, but can you stop doing that habit and form a new habit of listening to a different podcast, listening to an audio book that's going to make you feel inspired, you know, to pick up an actual book rather than a newspaper to inspire you for someone else's life, an autobiography or whatever else it might be, so that you can really learn more about yourself through that than about the trashy magazines and newspapers and other things that really don't help us. I hope that's helpful. I hope you'll have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.